Imagine just stepping away from, the daily grind, trading all those emails for the sound of gentle waves, waking up surrounded by lush greenery, maybe with every luxury you can think of right there.
Hmm.
It paints a pretty amazing picture, doesn't it? For a growing number of, let's say, discerning expats, this isn't some fantasy. It's
Yeah, you're well, right.
boinker. Well, it's their actual reality on the stunning Thai island of Phuket. And look, for anyone listening, let's just get the pronunciation right immediately. We are talking about Phuket. Okay, not Phuket or anything else. Phuket. Super important if you're dreaming of this place. Today, we're doing a deep dive into that high-end expat lifestyle in Phuket. We're drawing from some fascinating stuff, excerpts from Phuket, an elite expat lifestyle in paradise, and also a related real estate podcast. That podcast featured Sandra O'Neill, who's the director of Ocean Wealth World Properties. They're a luxury real estate agency, actually based right there in Phuket since 2004. Apparently, they've helped thousands of families and investors, focusing specifically on luxury residential spots in Phuket and also Koh Samui. So our mission today is to really pull out the key insights for you, our listener. Why is Phuket such a magnet for the affluent, and what does that lifestyle really involve?
It's a great topic, definitely intriguing. And yeah, the sources really do give us a vivid look into that exclusive world. The article's insights, especially, they highlight how Phuket has really cemented its reputation. It's a place where, truly high-end living meets this undeniable island charm. We're going to explore the key takeaways from that featured article, Phuket as a second home paradise, living for the elite, just to get the full picture of its unique appeal.
I can totally see why. I mean, when you first think of Phuket, your mind probably jumps straight to those amazing
Yeah.
beaches, right? The turquoise water.
Mhm.
And yeah, it is all that. But our sources suggest it's way more than just a pretty background. It feels like luxury there isn't just like an occasional treat. It's woven into this genuinely relaxed, tropical way of life. So what exactly makes this island so magnetic for the global elite?
Yeah, you've really hit on something crucial there. It genuinely feels like the best of both worlds. Sandra O'Neill from Ocean Wealth World Properties, you mentioned her podcast appearance. She really emphasized a few compelling reasons. She talked about a thriving real estate market, a noticeable rise in luxury properties, and this constant demand for exclusive lifestyle amenities. What's fascinating isn't just the beauty, it's this blend. You get the lifestyle, but it's also a pretty shrewd financial opportunity. Beyond just living there are real investment benefits, things like favorable tax incentives, high potential for rental income that makes it attractive if you're looking at enjoyment and strategic growth. And of course, you can't overlook the rich cultural experiences and all the activities that really add to daily life on the island.
Okay, so it's more than just picture perfect. It's strategically viable. It seems like it offers global entrepreneurs, digital nomads, families, that kind of hard to find mix of high quality living, culture, and solid financial sense.
Yeah, it really grabs your attention as a place offering everything from, beauty to business potential, all in one tropical package. Exactly. And this appeal isn't just spread evenly across the island. It's actually focused into specific areas, specific enclaves. Each one is tailored with distinct characteristics for that high-end international crowd. These aren't just random spots. They're areas really developed with a sophisticated expat lifestyle in mind. Privacy, amenities, community. It's all considered, right?
Which brings us straight to places like Lan and Bang Tao, these neighbors on the West Coast. They're absolutely synonymous with upscale living, aren't they?
Definitely.
Lan often gets noted for its more secluded, quiet beachfront. Appeals to those wanting privacy, maybe understated elegance. Then you've got Bang Tao, home to that massive Laguna Phuket complex, like a self-contained resort destination almost. Luxury hotels, golf, dining, leisure.
Yeah, it's quite comprehensive.
And for a social hub, that area around Boat Avenue and Churing Talay near Bang Tao, that seems like a real magnet for expats. Weekly night market, boutiques, restaurants.
It is, yeah. Very lively. It offers that blend of seclusion nearby, but also a strong community feel right there. And moving just a bit south, you have Surin, used to be called Millionaire's Cove, and honestly, it still has that allure. It's a stunning hillside enclave. Lots of high-end villas, penthouses, many with just incredible panoramic views over the Andaman Sea.
Wow.
Surin cultivates a more exclusive feel. Think chic beach clubs, top-tier fine dining. It's a spot for those who appreciate maybe a quieter luxury, a sense of refined exclusivity, often away from the main tourist buzz.
Okay, and then there's Kamala, home to the famous Millionaire's Mile.
That's right.
This stretch along the coast, north of Patong, It features some of Phuket's most spectacular, really opulent properties,
Mhm.
hillside villas with amazing sea views, huge beachfront estates.
Absolutely stunning properties there.
Kamala seems to benefit from slightly more developed infrastructure compared to maybe the more remote spots, but it still keeps that exclusive feel. It sounds particularly popular for families wanting sophistication, but also easy access to things like international schools and good medical facilities.
And it's not just those main spots. There are other significant luxury areas adding to Phuket's high-end mix. You've got Cape Yamu, which stands out for its modern architecture, contemporary design,
Hmm.
incredible views over Phang Bay there, and a real emphasis on privacy and exclusivity.
Ah, okay. Different vibe again.
Definitely. And for sheer beachfront tranquility, Natai Beach, it's less developed, ideal for quiet escapes. Some really impressive private villas right on the sand there.
Seems idyllic.
And we can't forget Laguna Phuket, which you touched on, that integrated resort complex. High-end hotels, golf, branded residences. It offers huge convenience and world-class amenities all in one place. Our sources even mention, private collections of mountain view villas with prices running into the multi-millions of dollars. It just shows the
Yeah.
sheer scale of luxury available.
Okay, so we've looked at where the elite live. The investment side looks promising. But what is the actual experience of luxury there? Like, what does that big price tag really buy you in Phuket beyond just a nice view? It's got to be about the whole experience, right?
Exactly. And what really stands out is how luxury in Phuket isn't just about, say, gold taps. It's about optimizing the environment. Those panoramic ocean vistas, the private infinity pools, they're not just add-ons. They're integral to that indoor-outdoor lifestyle. They're designed to immerse you in the island's natural beauty.
Making the view part of your living room, essentially.
Precisely. Our sources are clear. Luxury here means specific, tangible elements that create that exceptional experience.
Hmm.
So, panoramic ocean vistas, private pools, often infinity style, built on hillsides or right on the beach to maximize the view. That's almost standard at the high end. Branded residences are another big thing. Managed by top hotel groups offering 247 concierge, housekeeping, maybe even in-villa dining. Basically, hotel perks in your own home.
I see. Like hotel living, but permanent.
Pretty much. And then there's the seamless indoor-outdoor living spaces,
Mhm.
designed specifically for Phuket's climate, using huge sliding doors, open plan areas, blurring the lines between inside and out.
So it's not just a house, it's a whole lifestyle, meticulously crafted for the tropics. The sources also mentioned specific features, didn't they? Uninterrupted views, private infinity pools, big open-plan living areas, high-end kitchens, generous suites,
All of that.
plus access to services like concierge, property management, even private chefs. That really paints a picture of, well, integrated luxury. Now, for anyone listening with an investor mindset, this next part gets really interesting. Beyond the amazing scenery and the fancy villas, one of the most compelling things our sources highlight is Phuket's surprising strength as a serious investment. It's not just finding paradise, it's potentially making a smart financial move too, isn't it?
Absolutely, and that's a critical insight. The sources really delve into the financial benefits. They talk about significant capital appreciation in those exclusive neighborhoods, Layan, Bangtao, Surin. Properties there, especially ones with sea views or beach access, they tend to hold their value exceptionally well, often increase over time.
Why is that?
Well, it's driven by limited supply and just consistent demand from affluent buyers globally. The real insight isn't just the returns, though. It's how Phuket uniquely blends that lifestyle purchase with solid asset diversification. It offers this rare balance of enjoyment and strategic financial growth you might expect in more mature markets, but, with all the tropical charm.
Right.
And coupled with that, you've got attractive rental yields from premium properties, luxury villas, branded residences. They can command significant income, especially during peak season, if you have professional management in place.
And that income potential sounds genuinely substantial. Our sources suggested luxury beachfront villas could fetch, what, hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars a night? With strong occupancy rates, too.
That's correct. Significant nightly rates, often with 70–85% occupancy in peak times for the best villas.
And branded residences and high-end condos also offer pretty impressive returns.
They certainly do. Maybe slightly lower occupancy than prime beachfront villas, but still very strong potential, contributing to a compelling overall investment picture. And this strong market is really bolstered by global demand. Phuket just keeps attracting buyers from all over Europe, the Middle East, Asia, you name it.
Okay.
This broad international interest keeps the property market robust. And things like new visa schemes, plus Phuket's growing reputation as a global lifestyle hub. that's likely to keep the demand strong. It's a market benefiting from a very wide, diverse pool of buyers.
That's fascinating. So, given these incredible opportunities, who exactly is buying these luxurious places in Phuket? Sounds like a pretty diverse crowd.
Indeed it is. Our deep dive into the sources shows a really interesting mix of people drawn there. First, you've got your global entrepreneurs and digital nomads. These folks want flexibility, high quality of life. We're looking for properties with reliable internet, maybe dedicated office space, often near international facilities. Think Bangtao, Lian. They need to connect globally, but enjoy the tropics.
Makes sense. Seamless work-life integration.
Exactly. Second, you have families. They're seeking lifestyle and education. So for them, security is key. A stimulating environment, proximity to good international schools, family-friendly beaches, healthcare. Gated communities or maybe areas in the north of the island are popular choices.
And the third main category of buyer.
That would be discerning investors looking to diversify their portfolios. They see Phuket property as a strategic asset. They're driven by that capital appreciation potential and the attractive rental yields we talked about. Often interested in branded residences with professional management because it simplifies letting the property out.
Right, less hassle.
Precisely. These buyers are typically well-informed about market trends. They want that blend of luxury, prime location, and strong return potential. Areas like Surin or Kamala often appeal to them.
Okay, that sounds incredibly appealing, but for a lot of international buyers, navigating foreign property laws can feel like the biggest hurdle. What are the absolute essentials someone needs to grasp about ownership in Phuket if they're not a Thai citizen?
Yeah, that's a crucial question. And look, it is manageable, but you need the right guidance. For condominiums, foreigners can own units outright freehold, but there's a limit. Foreign ownership is capped at 49% of the total saleable area in any single condominium building.
Okay, the 49% rule. Common in Thailand. Yep,
Very
yep.
common, yes.
Yeah.
Now, if you're looking at villas or land, leasehold options are very popular. Typically, this means a 30-year lease, often renewable, giving you the right to use the property for that time.
So you don't own the land itself.
Not directly as a foreigner, usually. There are more complex routes, like setting up a Thai company to hold the land. The foreign buyer might control the company through a specific share structure that complies with Thai law, allowing the company to own the land.
Sounds complicated.
It can be. It adds layers of corporate rules and compliance, which is why, honestly, getting solid legal advice is absolutely non-negotiable.
And speaking of legal advice, I'm guessing that's not just a suggestion, it's essential.
Absolutely essential. Can't stress that enough. Trying to navigate property ownership in another country without an experienced local lawyer? You're just asking for problems down the line. You need someone who really knows Thai property law to help understand all the paperwork, check for any hidden issues, liens, access rights, things like that, and make sure everything's registered correctly. The source specifically mentions areas like Cape Yaomo as examples where this kind of detailed due diligence is crucial, given the nature of the properties there. So, quick recap. Condos, 49% foreign freehold cap. Villas land, typically 30-year renewable leasehold. Company structure, complex option, needs careful management and expert legal advice. Absolutely vital for due diligence and smooth registration.
Okay, so beyond the amazing villas and the investment side, what's the actual day-to-day expat life like in Phuket? I mean, it can't all be infinity pools and sea breezes, can it? What's the practical reality of living in this paradise?
Well, while those are definite highlights, the sources confirm Phuket offers a surprisingly comprehensive lifestyle for expats. For instance, healthcare and dental services are world-class. You've got excellent private hospitals, clinics, highly trained staff, modern facilities, often at a lower cost than back home for many people.
Good to know. Insurance is key, though, I assume.
Oh, definitely. International health insurance is strongly recommended. For families, there's a growing number of international schools, British curriculum, American, etc., great facilities, diverse student bodies, plus loads of family-friendly activities, water parks, beautiful beaches, and the food. Let's not forget the culinary scene. It's incredible. Everything from amazing local Thai street food to high-end international fine dining. Vibrant spots like Boat Avenue really buzz.
That all sounds incredibly appealing, but what about getting around? Island transport can be, let's just say, unique in some parts of the world.
It certainly has its own rhythm. And yeah, navigating it is part of the experience. Phuket International Airport, HKT, is modern, well-connected, so getting in and out is easy. Prearranged transfers when you arrive are always a good shout.
Sensible.
On the island itself, the main roads are generally pretty good, but smaller roads can be rougher, traffic can get busy, and the local driving style. Oh, spirited is a good word. Comprehensive car insurance is a must if you drive.
Spirited, I like that. Diplomatic.
Scooters are incredibly popular. Flexible, affordable, but you need extreme vigilance. Helmets are absolutely non-negotiable. Seriously. You also see songtos, those shared pickup trucks, and the classic three-wheeled tuk-tuks for shorter trips.
And building a social life. What's the scene like for expats wanting to connect, make friends?
It seems quite vibrant and welcoming, actually.
Yeah.
Popular spots like Boat Avenue with its night markets, cafes, restaurants, they're natural hubs for just bumping into people. But they're also organized groups. The Phuket Expat Club holds regular meetings, events. There's an International Women's Club doing social and charity work. And for specific interests, lots of sports clubs, golf, sailing, tennis are huge there. These groups are fantastic ways to build a network and get involved, alongside just casual meetups.
Okay, it's clear Phuket offers a dream for many. But, you know, it's not all sunshine and smooth sailing. What are the practical things expats really need to adjust to, those day-to-day realities of island living?
That's a really important point, and something anyone considering the move needs to think about. A key one is the cost of living. Phuket isn't the cheapest place in Thailand, generally pricier than, say, Chiang Mai, especially for rent and eating out.
Right.
However, for a similar level of luxury, it often still comes out cheaper than many Western cities, and you get significantly more amenities and infrastructure than maybe some other Thai locations. Just to give a rough idea, a mid-range two-bed apartment could be anywhere from $600 to over $2,500 a month. Utilities might add $80 to $170.
Yeah.
Transport, groceries, they add up, but it's manageable depending on your lifestyle.
So it's a trade-off, but potentially still favorable for the quality of life you're getting. What about the famous tropical weather? Not always perfect, I assume.
No, you definitely need to be prepared for the seasons. There are distinct patterns. Hot season is March to May, high temps, humidity. Then the rainy season, June to October, can bring really heavy downpours. Waterproof gear isn't optional, then it's essential. The cool, dry season, November to February, that's generally the most pleasant. Lower humidity, nice temperatures. And lastly, embracing local quirks and culture is absolutely key. Things might operate on Thai time. Bureaucracy can sometimes feel a bit interesting.
Patience is a virtue, perhaps.
Patience is definitely a local virtue. You might find yourself meditating in traffic jams sometimes. But these things are all part of the island's unique charm. And learning even basic Thai phrases goes a long, long way. Shows respect, makes interactions smoother.
Well, this deep dive has really painted a vivid picture of Phuket's appeal. It's genuinely this unique mix of serene island life and real sophistication. It's not just escaping to beautiful beaches, although they are spectacular. The island has really cultivated these pockets of genuine luxury. It attracts people who appreciate the finer things, but also want that laid-back tropical vibe. We've seen how different areas cater to different tastes, too, like the modern designs of Cape Yamu with those amazing Phang Bay views, to the really secluded beachfront privacy of Natai Beach, and then that polished, amenity-rich experience you get in Laguna Phuket.
Indeed. Phuket really does stand out as a unique kind of sanctuary, a world away from the everyday grind. What's clear from our sources is that, look, with careful planning and open mind, it can absolutely lead to an incredibly rewarding, luxurious life for those seeking it. It's where high-end dreams meet tropical reality, and where a smart investment might also mean a daily dose of paradise.
A truly compelling vision. So, as you, our listener, reflect on everything we've covered about this unique corner of the world, what stands out to you about the high-end expat life in Phuket, and which part of it would you want to dive into first?